Going good, everybody. Anything new? I'm echoing. Uh, anybody got anything new? I keep echoing. Can y'all hear me echoing?
I can hear you.
Yeah,
It's echoing on y'all side, or y'all can just hear me? Is it echoing?
not right now.
Not right now, no.
Okay. I'll keep on going then. Yes, I got to figure out this. I'm trying. I guess I should have done this a long time. I did it the other week, and I recorded it with the audio with my new setup. But I'm gonna have to just try it some other time. We're gonna have to just do it this way. But other than that, yeah, Mike, what's going on with you, man? What's new with you?
Just starting the new year off right. Written down some of my goals, and so the way I got it this year is just take each goal and just break it down by quarter. So just focusing on what I want to accomplish this quarter, then going on to the next. But I really have enjoyed going to the gym more consistently. So I've been going to the gym 6 days so far this week, and tonight would make my seventh day. So I just wanted to get more in shape, like physically, and then also it's helping me mentally. And I'm seeing, and I feel like I have a lot more energy now. Like throughout my day, I don't feel so sluggish or fatiguish.
Oh, okay, got you. Are you thinking about you thinking about competing in like a competition or something?
No, but I do have a 5K coming up next month, so that's gonna help me out a lot, so I can get a better pace running.
Okay, sounds pretty good. Um, what are your what? I guess hold on a second. Let me get Rick back in here. What are you? I guess what are your what are your plan? I guess what are your plans for 2026 so far? Like, what do you have in mind that you're trying to accomplish? And yeah, I guess share with everybody what you have in mind on what you're trying to do for 2026.
My biggest goal this year is really just to buy a home. And like I was almost at the finish line last year, but some stuff came up with my lender, and so I didn't let it really discourage me. I just looked at it as a sign that this is meant for me. I just got to figure it out. Like, and I just got to keep using my faith in this, do what I'm supposed to do. But as long as I just focus on that one thing, and then once I get that accomplished, focus on everything else, then I think I'll be in good shape. And that's where there's a book that I'm about to get. It's called The One Thing. So it's just really I'm gonna read that book. I'm trying to get it hopefully this week, if not next week, and just read it so that way I can attract those principles and start working on it.
Oh, okay, are you getting it on audio or are you trying to buy the physical copy?
I'm probably gonna do audio so that way I can finish it, and then like whenever I'm working, I can just listen to it so I can complete it on time.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Now, I guess I'm gonna go ask the question of when did you say you was gonna get the book?
Ideally, I'd like to get it this week, but if not, it'll probably be first of next week.
Right. So what would stop you from getting it tonight? Like what's in your way of getting it once we get off this call? Because like it seems like that's just a tap of the button of Audible. 'Cause
I just have to re-download it and just set up a new account.
oh, you don't have Audible as far as like you don't have it.
No, I lost it when I had to get my new phone a couple months ago. I had lost everything on there, so like the passwords and logins, like I don't have access to none of those accounts anymore.
Gotcha. Yeah. Because you don't want anything like I heard someone say something last night about a lot of times when people try to set these goals or try to do these things, they try to like wait till like these timings. Like you have like I'm gonna wait to beginning of the year. I'm gonna wait to Easter. I'm gonna wait to Memorial. I'm gonna wait till 4th of July to start doing this. I'm gonna wait to the top of the month. I'm gonna wait to beginning of next month. And almost like someone was saying something to the point of when you do that instead of doing taking action immediately, it's like you saying that you feel like you have time, like you have time, and a lot of times that can be a form of just lying to ourselves because you know I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym tonight, and then I don't go tonight, while or and I end up going next week. But I'm gonna start next week because it's just perfect. So if you can, like a lot of times, you can just take the action immediately because it's something that's just simple. That way you just scratch it off. It's not one more thing you have to do, especially something
Uh-huh.
like that. It'll definitely it'll definitely move ahead versus like like I say, there's no need to like wait for something say like next week and all that for like just to get a book. You know what I'm saying? That's just yeah, because like what I'm saying, because that's the thing. You got to like 2026. You got to get to that point where like as far as taking action and doing things, something like that, it's got to get done. Like, oh yeah, I'm getting that done tonight. I'm gonna create my account tonight. Or even if you gotta, I think you can even start the free trial and get the book in the free trial if you have to. But by all means necessary, go out your way to do everything. And I want you to attack every goal you have the same way. Because I think you just said, and then what's the other thing you said about the lender? Now, what happened with the lender in the situation with the lender?
Just some things that came up when we were going over like the numbers for the financials. So he just told me to just clean some of that stuff up, which I had been cleaning it up. So I just got like one more thing to clean up.
I got you.
Mhm.
Oh, I got you. So you're pretty much your lender was getting you. So pretty much, your lender was saying you got to get some stuff cleaned up in order for you to qualify for what you need. Pretty much, I
Yeah.
thought you were saying like the lender dropped the ball.
No, 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 no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah. Because I'm about to say that if the lender dropped the ball, it's time to get another lender. There's no
Well, I
need.
had to with the first one, and so that's why I went with my main person because the first one I had, they were just messing around, and so I was like, I don't got time for this. And then that's when the one who I went with originally, they were very authentic with everything, so they told me what to do, which helped
Okay,
out.
gotcha. Okay, gotcha. So that sounds good. Yeah, but I say because anytime you're dealing with a lender and they dropping the ball, you cut them off and you get another lender. There's no need to just be giving somebody chance after chance, especially when kind of we're doing is like lenders. You want to get A players for everything you do. You want to get whoever the A player lender is, whoever the A player realtor is, whoever the A player wholesaler is, whoever the A player builder. You want to just deal with A players, not the cousin, not the family member that you know, just because you're trying to be nice and all that stuff. Like right now in the growing stage, you don't really can't really afford to do that. You do those kind of things when it's a luxury, when it's like just fun and like, hey, got to the point we need to get to. But other than that, it's like when we trying to build, it's like everything got to be right because like our chances and what we have are very minimum. But yeah, but other than that, man, it sound like you have some good stuff going on, and then you got your 5K coming, so that's great. We look
Mhm.
forward to hearing how that goes. What about you, Angela? What's new with you?
Um, I don't really have much new going on. I don't think.
Oh,
Um,
what about your goals for the year and all that stuff like that? Like, what kind of plans you got? Are you on track for those, or what is that looking like for you?
um, I guess like as far as like um business wise, I really haven't like sat down and like mapped out exact goals that I want to accomplish this year. A lot of stuff that I've been thinking about lately have been more personal.
Hmm.
So I haven't got a chance to like work on my business goals just yet. Um, it's something that I definitely need to do.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds like a plan. I mean, that's something that like that'll be priority number one for me if I was in your shoes. Like I hadn't really had a chance to sit down and just plan out what I would like to see happen in these next 12 months, 6 months, 3 months. It can be as far as it can be as little as that. Even just could be like what would you like to see happen in the next 3 months, and then you just can build from there. That'll be something I probably just whenever you have the time. I know you're a busy woman, so but whenever you have the time, just kind of just see what you like, and it don't have to be something extravagant and just humongous that big. It just have to be just something that you just really would like to get done in the next 3 months. So yeah, and have that kind of like laid out of what that looks like and what you have to do every day, every week, every month to like get closer to that thing. Um,
Right.
yeah. I guess it's just since it's just three of us. I don't know what happened to Rick. I think Lee's not gonna be able to show up. I guess I'll go over what I have been up to. So my thing I've been doing is I've been doing a lot of cleanup or trying to do a lot of cleanup, but you have these roadblocks coming away, but I'm still working on that and trying to find ways to just clean up any kind of like, mess that I might have created of over leveraging and all that stuff. And that's just that's like my main focus thing of just cleaning it up best I can because the more money that I can cut down, the more money I have to use to put towards like investing and building the business. That's like number one. Second thing I'm trying to do is get better with doing these things, which these calls, and just learning how to just be more consistent with that. It ain't learning to be it ain't even learning. It's more so me and my laziness or my whatever you want to call it of just not feeling like doing it, right? But this right here is important. It's important. It's just as important for me, for anybody else that's here, that that I can, like, come here and I can speak about, like, okay, what is it I need to be doing? What is it I'm going to be doing? What I need to cut out? What do I need to cut out? So one thing I definitely want to do is I want to be more. I have to be, and I want to be. I have to be more consistent with eating cleaner, working out. Um, Now I accomplished one of the biggest things that I had been wanting to do, which was cleaning out my lower level, like my basement, which is my office area, which is this area. Next task is the garage and the laundry room. Be able to clear all that. I have a pickup truck now, so I'm able to, utilize it and clean it up and get stuff together. Um, I want to take care of that. Like I said, I can't wait to, like, really be able to get back to, like, just really doing business stuff. I can't wait to get back to just doing, like, real business stuff, focusing on doing business stuff, so that way I don't have to, like, you know, feel like I'm slaving myself out every single day for little or nothing. And pretty much be honest, I would like to get back to just doing, but I think the other things have to get took care of in order for me to be able to do that. So I'm going to, like I said, do the cleaning up. I'm going to continue to, work as much as I can to be able to clean up the mess. Going to, like, be able to go back to doing my food prep and stuff like that, which will cut out, like, for me spending, like, money on, eating out and stuff like that. So it'll help me, and it'll help me have more energy and be in better shape, because that's something that I really know that I need to do, especially with me getting older. I'm turning 40 in March, so I understand that with getting older and age is you can't really do or get away with things I could have got away with before, as far as, fitness and health. Um, we have some cars with our rental company that we got to get rented out and get those going. So we had to get those two cars rented out. So I want to do whatever I can to help, Angela get that took care of. If we can get those two cars rented out and get them out the driveway, that'll be a big accomplishment for the year. And then get that took care of. And what else? Real estate wise, I main thing with that, just focused on just getting better at, like, utilizing the tools I have. So I still go have the meetings on Mondays and Thursdays with Byron. So I'm able to see what they got going on, so I can be able to utilize that access to be able to, use the leads that they provide. They provide leads that you can use. So I can use those leads and that they have that I don't have to pay for, but I can use their leads to just work on talking to sellers and work on getting better at doing those things, and possibly be able to make something out of that for free. And also tap back into maybe learning more, going back into the short sale thing that he was showing before, because that's money in that too that people kind of sleep on in those rural areas. So that maybe might be one way to be able to earn some money. I just want to, just like I said, do what I can to really change my situation, because I hate what I have to do right now. Like, it's unbearable. Like, it's just I dread it. I dread having to, like, get up, and I got to get up and, like, run loads. The loads don't pay like they used to. I mean, I make what I do in the truck is like a fraction of what I used to do when I got started. That's just insane to me. You know what I mean? It's just, and it's just like that across the board. It ain't like it's just where I'm at. It's just like that. It's just the industry in itself is just, it just ain't what it used to be. And, it's just one of them things. And then, like I said, but I got to figure it out. I ain't gonna make no excuses. Stream ownership, I'm all about that. I'm a stream ownership of figuring out what I have to do to make my situation better. So those are the things that I'm working on. Working on just trying to just be a better entrepreneur, and I'm reading as much as I can read. Looking at a lot of Alex Hormozy stuff. Um, so I look at Alex Hormozy like I used to look at Patrick Bet David. Patrick Bet David used to have a lot of business stuff on there. Now they're more in, like, the political space. So I had to find another angle to look at more business things, which Alex Hormozy I feel like is probably top tier right now he's like the top tier when it comes to learning anything or doing anything that's got to do with like the the things of business. So Alex Hormozy and his wife Layla, if you can watch those two, you can watch both their pages. They have everything we need to know about business. It's like the one-stop shop there. So hey Rick, what about you, Rick? What you got going on? What kind of plans you got going on for the year? To see, be able to hit your goals and all that stuff.
Well, man, I'm looking for. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, yeah. I'm looking for a job that give me, steady work. The hours I need, so I can basically pay out some bills and, you know, um, try to, get my own place in so I can start roommating. So I can have my own space and, kind
Dang, he must got a bad internet connection or something because he keep getting kicked out. We'll let him come back in, and you know. But yeah, um, yeah, I think he was saying he was gonna get like a roommate and all the other stuff. But yeah, man. Other than that, man, anybody else got anything while he waiting for Rick to get back, come back so we can anybody else got anything that they want to share or chime in before while we're waiting for Rick to come, wait for Rick to come through. Um,
I do a lot more devotions now.
oh, okay, explain that to us.
So I normally when I do my devotions, I'll use my iPad or my phone, but I went and got me like a Bible and everything, and so like I got like a study Bible, so I just go in that like every morning and every night before I go to bed, and it's powerful. So just keep on being consistent with that.
Hmm. I like that, man. That's cool. That is cool. Yeah. Have you been doing any preaching at the church lately?
No, not lately. I
Oh,
haven't.
gotcha. Um, people a lot of people at church still do insurance and all that stuff?
A few do, yeah.
Gotcha. Have you seen Miss Georgette lately or talked to her lately?
Yeah, I talked to her this morning.
Okay, good. If you see her, tell her I said hello.
Okay, I
Yeah,
will.
yeah, yeah. Me and her son are really close. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I guess, like I said, I could think what we start doing is that I know I have the call set up for an hour. I'm gonna just start doing them for 30 minutes. I think 30 minutes a lot of times is good enough to come in and just hit it real quick, get whatever we have off of what we got going on, put out there what we got going on, what we need and all that stuff like that. So anybody got any ask anything that anybody like need, any kind of assistance or any kind of advice on anybody got anything that they anything to help them get better at whatever they need to get better at? Well, man, I guess not. Well, man, I appreciate y'all coming in today, man, and checking in. We will be back again consistently because this is season 2, episode 1. Next week will be season 2, episode 2. So each year is gonna be a different season. So I mean, we in season 2, and I look forward to seeing y'all next week. And if y'all have anybody that y'all know that want to be a part of this kind of thing, that like may want some assistance and or be want to come in and tell us about what they have going on, man, like invite them through. So, but other than that, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here, and I look forward to seeing y'all next week.
Sounds great. Thank you, man.
No problem, man.